Hi everyone, today I'm here with a book haul. These are the books that I acquired in summer and in a little bit of autumn as well. So the book that I want to start with is The Extinction Trials by S.M. Wilson. As it says on the cover, The Hunger Games meets Jurassic Park. I've never read The Hunger Games, but I love Jurassic Park and anything to do with dinosaurs, so I had to have this book. I've already read it, I really enjoyed it, so I'm planning to buy a sequel at some point. The next two books I want to mention are both Fairy books, and the first one was the August box one, and that was These Rebel Waves by Sarah Vrash. And the beautiful cover with green sprayed edges. This book, as far as I know, is inspired by Spanish Revolution or something like that. Not exactly sure, and it is also about kind of pirates, but not exactly very piratey. And there's also some botanical magic involved in it. I'm currently reading it. I'm on page 152. The beginning was a little bit slow and a lot of information, but I'm getting into it and there are a few things that are happening at this point. Oh, I just put some cream on my hands, so if you can see some weird handprints on the cover, that's why. The September box contained Mirage, is that how you say it? By Somaya Dowd, not sure, sorry. It has purple sprayed edges, and I was really happy with it because as it was a September books box and my birthday was in September, so it was very convenient. Now the book itself inside as well is purple, and both of those books, by the way, are signed by the author. And this book is about this girl who is 16 and she is kidnapped to a royal palace because she looked like the princess or someone of the royal family who rules the country, and she basically needs to pretend to be that person. She's enjoying everything, and that's all I know about this. So I'm really excited about this. The next book is a sort of non-fiction book, Cordially Invited by Zoe Sugg. As I pre-ordered on W.H. Smith, it is signed by her. If you didn't know, she's a famous YouTuber and I love her videos. I mostly love what she does, so I wanted this book. It's basically a book about how to make your home cozy for your guests, how to organize some different celebrations for different times of year, and just all about that really. It has a lot of different illustrations, it has a lot of recipes, a lot of different other bits and bobs, so I look forward to looking through it. The rest of the books, I bought them all in Russia when I went there in September. So the first one is, I suppose, could be called Pandemonium, The City of Dark Secrets. The author is Russian, so you can't actually get it in English obviously, but the author is Evgeny Gagloyev. The cover looks a little bit creepy. This one is this first book from the series. This series is about this school for children who have paranormal abilities. I really look forward to reading this one. The Cats of Tanglewood Forest by Charles de Lint and Charles Vess. I like the cover of it. This book contains magic. It is about this girl who lives on a farm which is surrounded by a forest with different cats and different magical creatures, and like I said, there's magic involved, so it sounds absolutely fantastic. I love cats, like I said many times on my channel, and it is illustrated beautifully. There are plenty of illustrations. I think it's more of a children's book, but I'm looking forward to reading it. The next book is really popular on YouTube, and I've never really intended on reading it, but then I saw it in a bookstore and I thought, alright, then I'll get it, because I like the cover a lot more in the Russian version. But it is basically, I can't remember the title, but it is something like My Grandmother Told Me She's Sorry or something like that. I can't remember, by Frederick Backman. I could be pronouncing that wrong again. As far as I know, this is a story about this girl whose grandmother died and now she discovered her diaries or something, and now this girl is going to go to different people and tell them the story about their grandmother, or what was she sorry for, something like that. This is a big book actually, but it sounds quite cozy, and like I said, I really like the cover, so it looks like it could be a cozy winter read. So again, I'm looking forward to it. Another book, I think it's called The Mask Maker's Daughter by Holly Webb. This is the third book in a series, but to be honest, I bought it without knowing that it was the third book, and when I read it, I didn't even realize that it was the third book, so because it felt like I didn't even need to know the previous story what happened before, so I think you can read it as standalone. I can't really tell you what it's about because the blurb on the back just is a bit rubbish. Half of this is not about what it is actually about, and the other half just spoils the whole thing, so I'm a bit confused. But basically it is set in like Victorian-ish time in Venice, and this is about this girl and a cat and the stuff that they do. There's also some kind of interesting thing going on with a mask, like a mystery about it or something. So yeah, that's all I can tell you, but the cover is really, really pretty. And again, I think it's a middle grade book. The next two books are two children's books, and they are by the same author, Gerald Darrell. I hope I said that right. But the first one, that one is about dinosaurs, how they go to dinosaurs and learn about them. Has a lot of different illustrations. Ow. It's called The Fantastic Dinosaur Adventure, that one. And the other one is called The Fantastic Flying Journey. So this is basically about this house and the people who sort of live in there. They go to a lot of different places, discover a lot of different animals and learn about their lives, which sounds really, really cute. And I thought this would be a good practice for my husband as well to read them, because he's trying to learn Russian, so children's books like that will hopefully help him, and plus it's fun for me. And the next four books, they were more like a present in case me and my husband have children. It was, like I said, a present. But the first two books basically like different tales, stories by these authors. The first one is Ivan Krylov. I remember this has illustrations from the book that I used to have as well somewhere. I think my grandmother still has it, so nostalgia. The other one is Pavel Bajov, his sort of stories as well. Then there's The Lion King and the first 25 chapters of Sister Carrie. I'm not sure the name of it. I have no idea, but it is by Theodore Dreiser. I hope I said it correctly. So these are all of the books that I got recently. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye!